John Donovan here with Coventry Blaze head coach Danny Stewart. And Danny, your team was defeated over 2 legs, but I can only imagine you're a very proud coach right now. Your team left it all on the ice. What's the emotion like in the room?
I mean, obviously, once you realize your season's done, it's never a great feeling. But I am proud of these guys. It's a good way to put it. We certainly the last 6 weeks, we were the hottest team in the league, and we came out of nowhere. We had just finished the back a seven game losing streak. We had a 9-1 loss and a 7-4 loss at home, and we turned that around into 11-3 in one stretch to get to this point. And I thought we were right there with them all weekend. A credit to them. They're a heck of a hockey team, and they're back-to-back champions for a reason. And they obviously deserve to go through. But I couldn't be more proud of my guys.
Asking a silly question here, but did the second intermission come at the wrong time? After that third goal, the bench was motivated, you were motivated, certainly you had the Devils on the edge. Maybe another couple of minutes there, you could have had your noses in front going into the final frame.
Yeah, quite possibly, but that's the way the game is, and I mean, we came out the first 2 minutes of the third, we were okay, and then I think we had a D-zone face-off there, and then we got hemmed in a little bit, and they created some momentum from that, and then off the rush there, they just beat us to a second puck, plain and simple, and they put one in, and I think possibly we might have switched off the shift after, got a little bit nervous, and you leak another one, and then it's an uphill battle from there. But you know what, we pulled the goalie with a lot of time left. We had some good zone time, good looks, and we just, credit to them again. They did a great job blocking shots in the lanes. They didn't get much through, and when we did get a puck through, there wasn't much laying around. So you know what, great series, and it was a fun ride.
Ryan Dingle in his last game this evening left it all on the ice, man of the match, a great pro. At Fife you were with him now in Coventry. Retiring too soon, and the British game's going to miss him.
Yeah, you know what, there's something to say about when a guy retires and when he doesn't, but Ding's got a good opportunity away from the game. Oh, no, sorry, he's still involved in the game, but at a different level, and back in his hometown, it's an opportunity he couldn't pass up. But I think he'll feel good knowing that his last game was in a great venue, and he's playing for something as well, rather than a dead rubber game at the end of the season and not making playoffs. So he's been a great ambassador for our club. Both when I was in Fife and in Coventry now, and he's just a true professional. And it is a miss. It is a miss for our organization. It's a miss for British ice hockey. But we wish them the best, and these decisions unfortunately have to be made.
Just finally, Danny, and I know the buzz has just gone on the last game of the season, but I can only speak watching the Cardiff Devils regularly. The Blaze have given the Devils some of the hardest games this season, particularly over this 2-game stretch, and yet you finished in 8th place. There's so much potential in this team. If you can keep a core group of guys together, I guess the future's bright for Coventry. Yeah, I think so. We'll see what happens. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into rebuilding or bringing guys back. But I think it maybe sums us our year up. We performed all year. We competed. There wasn't many games. I can only think of even less than a handful of games that we were completely out of. But for whatever reason, we couldn't cross the finish line a lot of the time. And I think that mental side of our game wasn't strong enough this year, and that's probably why we ended up in 8th place where we did, and on the wrong side of the series. So, but. You know what? Yeah, there's a lot to build off, and a lot of positivity. Certainly in the last 6 weeks and into these playoffs, and hopefully we can build on that for next year. Well, Danny, it's been a pleasure watching these 2 games. A great playoff series. Thanks for joining us.
All right, thanks, guys.